It's the World Cup final. It is the final culmination of an excellent tournament here in England for 1996. 80 minutes away from the destiny of the trophy. Australia obviously the favourites and the reigning World Cup holders, having won the tournament in both 92 and 1989. Western Samoa, the surprise entrance into the final effort to turn over the Australians, and it is Western Samoa to kick off. The final pause. Now we're underway. The clock is ticking. Swarming defence. Big hits going in. Bill Lockwood running it out for Australia. Organised rugby from there so far. Down in the tackle goes Shane Thurston. 30 metres they've made from their goal line. Looking to kick on the last play. Siamu Murray chasing it back for Samoa. He gathers before going down to the following Australian defence. So Australia through their first set of 6. Samoa now try and reply in kind. Australian defence picking the runners up quickly, acting half-back having to go on his own. And again, this time making a good break over the halfway line and getting the runner away. Great break by Mareko before he got the runner away. First attack to Samoa. Inside ball to Fatulea. Now the kick. Referee allowing it to play on there. Looked like it could have been offside. Now he's going to give the tackle there. Australia getting the chance to run it out. Enterprising bit of play from Samoa there. Looked like an offside chase. Australia surviving it, running it out. Dale Mills doing the work. First up. Derek Brady going across the runners, not offloading. Swinging arm in the tackle there from Leo from Samoa, not picked up by the referee, allowing play on. First chance to break the line for Australia over the halfway with support. Got the winger away. It's a break right down there. Jason Wardle is going over the 10, already stopping in, slowing down a gear as he puts the ball down. That break came exactly on the halfway. Jason Wardle it was, following it up in an ominous less than 3 minutes for Samoa. Good work though by the centres from Australia on halfway. They broke the defensive line, passed over their head, one pass almost on the halfway line. That was enough to get Wardle away. Wardle went the half the length of the pitch and was able to cut inside to just within 10 metres or so of the goalposts at the far end of the Willows here. So we're looking to add the points. He doesn't though, he misses. So a let off there for Samoa. Samoa will be looking for a good kick return. We'll get underway through Matt Evans for Australia. Midfield position for Samoa. Going the safety. First route, dash from acting half-back. Still powerful in the tackle before finally put down. Calls by the referee to get Australia back inside, allows play to go on there. Samoa cross into the half. Do with a quicker play the ball than that. Jason Heppy, 10 metres in, looking for a quicker play the ball. Australia managing to slow the speed of the play the ball down at the moment. Here comes the kick. Screen in front, it's gone up high. Dale Mills for Australia's under it. Goes down on his knees as he takes it, then takes a tackle, but safely gathered in. Australia moving it, got the numbers out wide. Got two outside here, it's a switch ball from the centre to Adrian Suey, who kicked that goal. He goes down on the halfway. Western Samoa recovered, looked ominous for seconds there. Now moving it. Lost the ball there. Samoa looking to tidy it up. Four-man defence there from the Australians, three fully in the tackle. If you're going to go from acting half-back like that, got to look a little bit sharper than that. The Samoans will want to speed up this play the ball. And there goes a great break from Samoa over into the 20 metres before he goes down. Sumalia sets Samoa away now, looking for a drive in front of the post here. Captain Malu settling down with the drive. Loayu gets it going again, running laterally, looks to change the angles. Heppy takes it in now, it's the last tackle. It's a grubber, safely collected in by Australia. Logo Heppy it was that put the grubber in there for Samoa. We'll be looking for a little bit more invention from them next time they get down there. Australia given the chance to run it out, and they just love that. Here comes the big guys again, up the middle. Gavin Mintz, captain, leading from the front, offloads out the back, keeps it going, can't close scrum half down. Now they can. He goes down heavily, 10 metres from the Samoan half. It's going to be a penalty for Samoa. Some talking there in that tackle. It was Derek Brady that made half a break, and then as he was just pulled down 10 metres inside his own half, went down heavily and obviously said something in the tackle. Warning to the captain, along with Derek Brady, the hooker wearing number 9. Takes the heat off Samoa. They're looking for early points on the board. There's 7 minutes gone. They're losing 4 points to 0 to that one try through Jason Wardle. They're looking to put some points on the board with this conversion, this penalty attempt, right on the 40-metre mark. Samoa passing the water around, looking to follow this one up. Directly in front of the posts, kicking towards the clubhouse end. Samoa looking for the first time to bother the scoreboard operator in this World Cup final. "40 metres out, ball's up in the air. It's straight, so are the touch judges' flags. They go up, it's first points to Samoa. A great kick there by Logo Heppy. Australia looking for that roll on that they're so good, straight up the ruck, met by some heavy Samoan defence though, appreciated by the crowd. Australian play the ball much quicker though at the moment than the Samoans, and this is what's enabling them to get the numbers here out wide. Shane Thurston going down, still short of halfway though. Quick ball out the tackle there, but it went to ground. Australia still making something of it though. It's Jason Wardle, strong running again, getting away from cover defence. Last tackle. Up high into the Salford sky. Samoa going to jump for it, there they go, but a green and gold jersey comes up with it. Matt Evans it is who comes up with the ball from that kick. It was an onside chase. Samoa leapt, But as they came away from it, it was the green and gold of Australia. 10 minutes gone, second try to Australia. Pepe gets in there, steals the ball off the Lockwood. Big cheer from the crowd. Here comes Samoa over the 20, right in front of the post. Chances here for them. They move it to their left. Wow, looking for the gap, not finding it. Lei going the direct route. Ten metres out, last tackle. What have they got up the sleeves? It's a bludgeon. They've got the ball out the back, and it's moving now. Heppy moves it. The loose follows the ball in his hands. It's spilt loose 5 metres from the line. Western Samoa comes to nothing there, but they did manage to get the ball out of the back of a tackle. Then, in trying to slow down the Australian player, the ball give away a penalty. First signs of some sort of attack there from Western Samoa for some minutes, though. Australia more than equal to the task in defence. As we come up to the quarter of an hour, we've played 15 minutes of this 1996 Student World Cup final. Australia in the expected position in lead, 8 points lead. Australia 10, Western Samoa 2. Western Samoa yet to register their first try. Australia already got twice over the whitewash. Now over the whitewash of halfway. Ball comes out though, 2 on the floor. It looks it should be a penalty. Knock on, says the touch judge. So it was lost in the tackle by Ben Phillips. It's going to mean scrum down on the halfway. Samoa head and ball. Call of loss from Australia. Out it comes. The blue shirts coming forward again. Still haven't met the defence though, passing laterally. Quick play the ball. This is it, Samoa knowing they need to speed up the pace. Jason Wardle, the Australian try scorer, at that time getting in the way of the referee, flipping up an ankle, giving the penalty away. Interchanges already off the Samoan bench. 16 minutes gone, it's been a hard physical battle, looking to inject some fresh pace. Overran it, the first line from Samoa there, badly timed. Bit of a waste of their first tackle. Some treatment going into that tackle according to the crowd, a few words exchanged as well. Samoan captain Malu takes them into the 20 metres with a forward charge. Looking for the wide-out runners. Still can't breach this Australian first-up defence though. 3 men into the tackle there. Now there's a gap there. If he can step, he steps the first, he steps the second, still going, slips it out the back. There's a chance for Samoa. It's going to be a try. David Fapito scores in the corner. Some really good Samoan work there. 17 minutes gone. There on the scoreboard. Their first try, it goes to David Fapito. What a great score that was. It all came from some good work by Mariko. Then he slipped the back door ball out. It was passed on to the winger outside. He scored far in the corner. Around about 18 minutes gone of this World Cup final. The score now 10-6. You know, the Samoans have been tricky under 2. That's 3 that have bounced. Comes back to the Australians, but now the Samoans come away with it. 3 times though, the ball's gone up in the air. 3 times the Samoans have failed to gather it at the first attempt. It's obviously going to be an Australian tactic throughout this afternoon. This is only Samoa's second Student World Cup. Great for them to have got to the final at the second attempt. Lost the ball there, playing it. Picks it up quickly. Hopes the referee hasn't seen it, but he has. Another double interchange for Samoa. Right, now the Australians looking to run a pattern now, looking threatening, long cut-out ball through the first line of defence. Got that ball away, it's the try scorer again, he's going to cut inside, across comes the cover and gets Wardle down. Now Samoa with their backs to the wall, got a fight here, he's over the line, has he got it down? No, he's knocked on over the lines. Kept them out though. Now they're running it out. Little bit of confusion there. Australian foot to it, there's a chase on. I'm sure Samoa are going to fall on it. They have, but it's bobbled loose. The Australians have got the ball. This is a desperate position now. Australians looking to move it out wide quickly. Here they go. Out to Sui. Sui finds spot outside him. Knocked off. Heavy numbers in the Samoan defence though. Keep out Matt Evans. He can't get the ball down. He plays it metres from the line. Samoa got the defence better organised now, but still struggling to keep the Australians out. Dealt with Mark Tukey though. Now coming up. Long throw, well taken. The Australians stretching the Samoan defence. It looks like it's a dancing, dodging, weaving run by Matt Miller, but he's going to get through. And to score under the posts. Just as the half an hour is coming up, Samoa suddenly looking like they're on the rack, soaking up 3 or 4 hard drives in one corner of the field, and the Australians moving it expertly. A great take by Mike Brennan. Now it's 3-2. That makes it Australia 16, Western Samoa 6. Somalia stopped there as he met the defence, could have kept going full tilt. Heppy going full tilt as he goes into the 20. Luau coming in at full pelt, making the best of the use of it, and now there's a bit of a roll on for Samoa. They are 10 metres away from the Australian line, so almost under the goalpost. Looking to switch it inside through a ruck of players onto the line. Australian strength pushes him back. It's the last tackle. He's held. Play the ball. Samoa move it to their right. Put a kick in. There's a chase on Sui. He's got the ball. He's behind his own lines or not now. He gets out. Good work by Sui there. Good kick from Samoa, giving them plenty of chance to catch it as well. And a lost ball to the Australians. This is good stuff from Samoa. They've put right back on the defensive with that loss there. Nobody marking. Ale Moana took the chance to go on his own there. Scrappy play the ball, gets him absolutely nowhere. Still camped right on the line underneath those posts. Now testing the waters further out. Small, quick play the ball. Across the face of the post again. Australian defence holds. Last tackle. Long ball comes out now. They've got some chances here, and it's going to be another try. It is. It's another try to the Samoans. Off the interchange bench comes Micah Murray to get another try in identical position. 33 minutes on the scoreboard. 16 points to 10. Try to Micah Murray of Samoa. So it's going to give Heppy a chance to take a conversion from an identical spot. The Samoans crossed for a try there in the 18th minute and now in the 33rd, just keeping their fingertips in this game. Every time you feel like Australia are just about to move away with it, the Samoans come back. I'm sure Australia will be looking to score a try off this. ideal time for them to score, just before half-time. Samoa straight back, under pressure. Out it comes. Cut-out ball, falls down, it's still... Surely there was a knock-on there. And everybody wondered what the referee was doing. He was allowing a bit of play on, I think. Everybody thinking that Matt Miller surely wasn't going to go in to score after that knock-on, and certainly he wasn't. Just allowed his moment of glory of falling up the line, but brought back for that knock-on. So Samoa live again now. They've got a minute to survive of this first half of the World Cup final. Pinned down in their own half. Need a good set of 6. Immaculate ball control. They do not want to spill it now. And the Scottish Piper strikes up. I'm sure he's trying to help the Western Samoans. What they make of it, I don't know. But we are into overtime almost. We're almost out of time in this first half. Samoa making no mistakes on this set of tackles. Looking to bust. They've done so. Support is there. It's a great run. The crowd who went over the 20. Throw it loose. Goes anywhere. It's picked up by Samoa. It's play on. It's a race. A try. A try the crowd have been waiting for. Just when you thought they were dead in the water, Samoa Murray picks up a loose ball after a great break around the halfway. It was Ione that passed on to the fullback, Moo. He made a great break into the 20 metres, 10 metres out. He let the ball go. It was bobbling about, and it was Samoa that picked it up. Samoa Murray picked it up, and although he was chased by the Australian defence, he got the ball down. It's their third try on the 40-minute mark. 2 points on the destination of this ball, and it is there. What a cliffhanger we've got. 16 points all, 41 minutes showing on the clock, and the referee blows no time. It is half-time here. The Student Rugby League World Cup final is absolutely finely balanced. Australia 16, Western Samoa 16. So Australia get us underway. The second half, 40 minutes away from deciding the destination of the Halifax Student Rugby League World Cup for 1996. $16 points each, these two teams locked. The Australians will have got a shock. They're going in level after they'd scored 2 tries in the first 10 minutes. But Samoa doing a good job coming back. Both these teams have scored 3 tries and added 2 goals. It's going to be vital, these first few minutes of the second half, who can actually get the ascendancy. Samoa making some good work up to their last tackle, which it is now. Got inside the Australian half. Some sort of charge down there by the Australians, getting away with it. Samoan defence pushing back the runner. Then spending too long delaying the play of the ball. Little bit of facial treatment, giving away all the good work that they've just done. It's going to put them back inside their half. If it goes, it's not going to go out. Memo takes it from the sidelines. Australians failing to find touch. And the referee says he can play on there. Surely he was tackled and about to get up and play the ball. But the Australians taking it as a bonus into the 20 on a shock attack. Well, I hadn't really seen that. He was on his knees about to play the ball and out it came. Play on, says the referee. Australian taking every chance they can. Good Samoan numbering off in defence, pointing out the attackers as they come. Good numbering by the try scorer, Samoa Murray, on wearing number 5 for Samoa there. Marshalling his defence. They dealt with the Australians, put them in touch as well. Out the back, picked up by Samoa's loose forward, Ole Loau. Good one-arm tackle there by Australia, finally bringing him down when there looked to be a little chink in the defence. Now, some numbers, but the inside cut come back into the heavy traffic in the middle of the field. Morocco ragged down right in the middle of the field, 10 metres inside. The Australian half. Last tackle, that's why the kick's gone up. It's over Sui's head, he lets it bounce before he takes it. Samoan chase on side, put him down. 3 minutes has gone of this second half. After 3 minutes of the first was the first Australian try. So far, no sign of that in the second half. 43 minutes gone. Bit of crossing there, but referee happy to let it go. Good marker defence by Samoa, chasing this down. The Australians having more difficulty than they did in the early stages of the first half, getting through the Samoan defence. Big hit coming in, but Australia offload out the back. Look to make something of it as they come into the Samoan half. Referee makes sure Samoa coming back, 10. Last tackle. Australia call the move, the high bomb goes up yet again. This time the Samoan take is a good one. Australia wanting to get in the early tester on the Samoan defence, which has been a bit shaky, but Ati Memu was up there this time, took it high. Samoa growing in confidence as they go. Runners overran the play the ball there, they played the ball too slow. No option but to go to ground. These teams still locked together, 16 points each. Big hit there, and still standing is the Samoan. Down goes the Australian. He'll have a headache. The crowd are warming to this one. Australia, only 12 men on the feet. Samoa losing the ball though. Australia getting it back. It was Aaron Smith, the interchange, that took a big hit there in defence. He's up and about now as Australia run the ball back into the Samoan half. 5 minutes of the second half has gone. Samoa want to look that they don't get penalised for offside. The referee making sure they get him back. Tiredness playing a little part for both sides here, but plenty of time to go.
Oh my God.
Couldn't offload there. There was a gap in the Samoan defence. Tommy Malu just making it back now after hurting his leg. Still not playing a part in the defensive line. When an unforced error from Australia. Matt Miller put it down. He scored the last try for Australia. It was 29 minutes of the game gone when Australia scored that last try. Now there's 45 minutes gone. Since Australia scored their last try, Western Samoa have come back with 2 on 33 and 40 minutes. That vital try, of course, just before half-time, bringing the score as it still stands now. Australia 16, Western Samoa 16. That leg injury that we were talking about, meaning that the Samoan captain, Tommy Malu, is off the pitch for the moment. On comes an interchange, going off under his own steam. But certainly wasn't playing much part in the defensive line for the last couple of minutes. Now trying a scrum move. The Samoans rushing it, get away with it. Ball might have gone forward, but they get away with it there. The break from the loose forward. Not judging his pass to the scrum half on the blindside move. And I'm afraid that Samoa trying to force the pace there, lost the ball. Would have been better just to take that tackle, but they are trying to play enterprising football, growing in confidence. Now a break through the first line. Heppy takes down Andrew Lee. And a knock on there by Australia, chased by Heppy. It's getting a little bit scrappy. Certainly Australia not playing as though they are the current Rugby League Student World Cup champions as they are. Samoa, who finished 7th in the last tournament in 1992 in Australia, getting thumped in the quarterfinals, 74-14 by Australia in 1992, but in 1996 in the World Cup final, 16-all, 47 minutes gone. Bit of interference at the play of the ball there, taking a long time for Heppy to get up. That long cut-out ball there put Ola Luau away just though as he was looking to release a backline move. 2-1 advantage to the Samoans. In came the tackling, firm tackling, knocked the ball out of his hands. Unlucky for Samoa, but this Australian defence still very, very hard to breach. Spencer Fatuli is going for a spell on the interchange bench. Number 10 going off for Samoa. Meanwhile, the scrum to Australia being won by themselves. John Carlsberg falling into the tackle there, taking a heavy hit round his head protector. He's okay, gets up, plays the ball. 9 minutes have gone of the second half. Still the deadlock not broken.
That's it, 13.
Out the back door, keeping the movement going for Australia. Shane Thurston not able to link up with anybody though, and it dies. 20 metres inside the Samoan half. Now they're throughout the long ball. Have they got the numbers there? Samoan defence still holding. Up goes the kick. Last tackle. All on. It's an onside chase from the Australians. The ball's bobbling about as it has. They've picked it up. This could be a chance for the Australians. Over the line, but he's on his back. In fact, he's held up short of the line. Now the Samoans have got to do something. In front of the posts. Andrew Lee goes down in the tackle. Desperate defence. It's a one-man charge. He steps inside the first tackle and he's over. Matt Evans it was that came on the one-man charge. The Samoan defenders looking at each other. Steps inside the first tackle. He just took the direct route to the whitewash. 10 minutes gone of the first half. Half an hour to go and we break the deadlock. Try to Australia. Matt Evans taking the score to 20 points for Australia. Themselves a converted try behind. So he puts the kick over. Give one of the biggest shocks of student rugby league. Australia, the holders of the World Cup, after 55 minutes of the 1996 final, 22 points to 16 in the lead. Samoa not out of this by any means. Pass out of the tackle, great ball. Heppy takes the battle further. 20 metres into the Australian half. Samoa looking to play some expansive rugby. And in this strong Australian defence that they have shown in these last few minutes, causing a knock on there. Fapita having to go behind himself to collect a wayward pass from Heppy, hit by a double tackle, causing him to knock on. Swinging just a little bit the Australian way. The last few sets by the Samoans have included some errors. Now they try big push. Unfortunately, the ball's not in yet. Alton O'Vale back to the mark. They come in. It goes out to Australia. Dale Mills can't quite take it into the half after a strong run. Looking to switch the play behind the play the ball. Going to their left. Numbers out wide. Finds Sui. He's broken through the first line. There's only full-back. There's support. It is going Australia's way. It's Matt Miller following up from Sui. Late challenge there on the field as well. We've seen one of those in the previous third and fourth playoff, but it's going to be signalled a try there by the referee. Matt Miller scoring for Australia their second try of this half, their fifth overall. Matt Miller's second try of the game. 57 minutes. I think one more try can kill this game off. They've missed the 2 points though. Australia 26, Western Samoa 16. Big hit there by the Australian captain Gavin Minns, putting down Samoan number 8, Elau. He won't be looking quite so keen. They were coming with the fair old step there, the Samoans, before they were put back. Now Happy with the high kick. Can the Australians deal with it better than the Samoans? Yes, taking it under pressure on the 20 metres, a fine take. An hour has gone here at Salford in this 1996 final. The sunshine's gone as well, but the rugby league is as good as ever. Australia looking for a little break there through Shane Thurston. Didn't quite come. Now Samoa are going to have to do their defence wide out. Cut back inside. There's a gap there. He's found it. Inside support is available. Overhead pass. Almost too fancy, but the overhead pass to Andrew Lee. Going to bring the try on the 59 minutes underneath the posts. And that meant that it looked at one stage there as though Gavin Minns with the overhead pass had been a little bit too fancy, but it came all right. Certainly Andrew Lee happy to get there underneath the posts. His first try. Conversion by Sui. 2 points, takes it up to Australia 32, Western Samoa 16. Suddenly, Australia doubled Western Samoa's points. Hard work against this Australian defence to even get out of the 20 just at the moment. Tired legs pumping as they come forward again. Oh, and tried a little option there, and it's going to gift a try to the Australians, I think. Oh, that could have been a forward pass. Yes, it was. Samoa just trying everything, being forced into an improvised kick. And it resulted in the Australians having a running chance. Mike Brennan almost going over before he put Sui away, but it was a forward pass. 3 minutes left on the clock. It's going to be head and put in to the Samoans again. And the Australian fullback, Dale Mills, has been voted the man of the match in this 1996 Halifax Student World Cup. So Samoa back on their own goal line, desperately trying to get to the other end of the field. They're still adding their own bit to this wonderful final. Strong defence from Australia, containing Samoa now. They're finding it harder to get any cracks in the defence, going on one-man rushes just outside the 20 when the last tackle is called. Got to get in a better kick than last time. This time they do. Kick it long. It's towards Adrian Sui. He sets the Australian counter-attack going. Still time for the Australians to register another try. You feel that that's what they're trying to do. They're not just going to run this one out. They're looking to score. Still some big hits from the Samoans coming in. It's been a great defensive game. There's some great tackles, and yet We've had 6 tries for the Australians and 3 for the Samoans. Plenty of running rugby to applaud as well. And here comes a running chance now for off the interchange bench. It's a kick and chase. It's going to bounce up. It's going to hold up in the in-goal. It's going to be very, very close. It's a good job we've got a touch in-goal judge there. And yes, Australia are going to do what we thought they did. Obviously, they could see from that direction that it was just short of the line there. 79 minutes showing a great kick and chase. Ken Jabri it was that put in the kick, and I think he's the one receiving the credit from the Australian players. Sure, he strokes it well, he's good. He's got it to rub it in.
Yeah.
38 points to 16 then. Australia are going to take the 1996 Halifax Student World Cup final. Whether there's any more time for them to add to that score will depend very much on how Samoa run out this set of 6. Can they keep the ball from going out, and can they run it safely out? 81 minutes showing on the clock. Last gasp from Samoa now. Australia, the reigning World Cup holders, are going to retain it here in 1996. Western Samoa still looking for their first points of the second half. Haven't been able to add to the 22 that Australia have added in the second half. There goes the whistles. 2 minutes extra time played. The winners of the 1996 Halifax Student World Cup, Australia. Adding to their wins, of course, it's the 3rd time in a row that Australia have won the Student World Cup. They have now won it in 1989, 1992, and now, just seconds ago, as that final blast of the whistle here at Salford in 1996.